this level becomes problematic. I was kind of... I had just started it not too long at the end of yesterday's stream. But it is pretty tough. The stairs are over here. We can only use our rod 2 times. And we have to kill all the enemies. We have to kill all the enemies. We have to never step on a shadow tile. Because if we step on a shadow tile, we create a shadow, and then we can't kill all the enemies because the shadow is counted as an enemy. So I think what we do is we... the natural thing to do is push up on this statue, but then this diamond chases us and gets... We don't move while we push, and he chases us. He's immediately on our ass, and then we can't really shake him. We can't shake him. We can't really get this guy to kill him because we have to get a statue in order for us to do that. So our new idea at the end of yesterday's stream was to start the run or start this map by picking up this tile. When we pick up this tile, we no longer have the ability to use our sword. We need to use our sword to kill this stuff. But it stops this thing from chasing us, and then we can just like kill it by pushing it down. Pushing the statue on it, because it stops chasing us because there's no legal path for it to find us. Now we got to figure out where we put the sword tile back down. I can also kill things with this, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose we could do that too. Right? Ah, that's not true. If I put the sword back, I have to put the sword back down here. I have to put the sword back down either here or here. If I put it anywhere else, then I have no more rod uses available, then I can't do anything there. So the puzzle, the tricky part now, is to figure out how we kill all of these dudes with just this statue. Because I can't use the sword anymore. Right? Just question. So this, I cannot stand on this tile, I cannot stand on this tile, I cannot stand on this tile. That's where the shadows are. The shadow tiles are. So I have an idea. So one thing we could do is like... Okay, so... a little bit of an idea, right? We can bait this guy over here, then push this up, block him, kill him that way. And then we push it up here. And then we can bait this guy over onto this tile. And we can kill him like that. Okay, now what? Now we have to think. We still have full freedom of movement with this statue because we didn't push it to the edge. If I push the statue here, I'm gonna be dead. Because I can't step on these tiles. I can only push it from this side into this way, and then I can't do anything. I can't come over here to push it out again because this guy will kill me. So I think we need to kill the things at the bottom before we kill this thing. But how? Not super easy. If I push the statue here and I just push it into him, it'll be on the edge. And once it's on the edge, I can't get it over here. I can't push it off the edge. Because even though I have wings, I can't push while hovering. I'll fall. So I think what we need to do, I'm guessing that we need to kill this guy first, push this statue up onto this tile, and then lure this guy out somehow. Lure this guy somewhere like around here, and then push the tile up to this guy, kill him, then come here, push it out this way, and then push it down to kill this guy. I think that should work. Maybe? Okay. Yes? Kind of? Let me try to figure out if this works or not. I think it works. Well, maybe not. I push it up, and then when I cross up, he's gonna walk here. And then I push it this way, and then I push it this way. No. Yeah, and then I walk down, he walks over, he walks down, he walks right again. He goes this way, this way. Wait, he goes this way, this way, this way. It's gonna be over here. I think that's fine. I think we can do it this way. Hey, Big Wow. Back to Dis! We got it! First try! First try after starting up the stream. I should say, first try after going for the pick up the sword route at the beginning of this level. Cool, very unique puzzle. Love it. Oh, it's a fancy background. What is all this fancy background stuff? There's a mirror here. What does this tile do again? Once you push it, it won't move. The stairs are under this tile? What? Oh no, the stairs are here. Huh? What was the point of that mimic? I feel like there was no point of that mimic other than just to let him gruesomely die. Okay. So I need to somehow move the button to, I mean, we can do that. Is this just this simple? Is it really just this simple? I guess so. Alright. We move the button next to this statue. What is it? This gore statue? Yeah, we'll move the button next to the gore statue, and then we have to pick up these destructive tiles. Whatever you're supposed to call these. To make a path around. Okay. Got up arrow blocks. We can use our rod 2 times. May the blade of beginning slash. May the blade of beginning slash through the leeches. May the ever vigilant lightning strike down the maggots. May nothingness claim the lazy eyes. Like the traitorous lords were defeated a long time ago. Okay, so I gotta kill the leeches in with certain methods. Or kill the enemies. So these things need to die from falling, which is nothingness. The leeches need to die to my sword, and the maggots need to die to this zap tile. Oh, I can only use my rod 2 times. Oh, Jesus. I forgot about that after I read the hint. May the ever-vigilant lightning strike down the maggots. May nothingness claim the lazy eyes. Okay. Okay, but the good news is... The good news is that the... Okay, oh man. The rod statues are the biggest issue here. If I want the lightning to strike down the maggots, I have to move the lightning thing into this column, and then I have to move the lightning thing into this column. right? There's no way I can do that with only 2 rods. So what we're gonna have to do. I think we're gonna have to drop these rod statues because they are on disc tiles. If we can we drop these rod statues without ever using our rod though? It doesn't seem likely. So my first suggestion, my first thought was we take this disc tile and we move it over here, right? And then we step on it or have the, I guess the leech can't step on it because we got to kill with our sword. So, and then we step on it and it'll drop all of this stuff at the same time. Wait, these might be, are these are not on disc tiles, right? These are on regular tiles. If we move this here and then step on it, all of these will fall, and then I can use my rod, I think. That's what I don't know, because I'll use 2 rods to move this here, so 2 of these will be active. If I drop all of them at the same time, I don't know if I'm dead or not. Because if you drop one at a time, you die. Because when you drop one at a time, the ones that you'll have 2 active and there'll only be a total of 2 available on the level. And then you'll just die. They'll zap you. But if you drop all 3 at the same time, maybe you won't die. I have some other problems. This leech is gonna kill itself. This leech is also gonna kill itself. Right? I'm assuming I have to kill all the leech. The leeches cannot die to anything but the sword. This leech is gonna walk here and walk back and then die. This leech is gonna walk here and then crack the glass, walk here and then get stuck here. And once it gets stuck here, it's gonna die oh, I guess I could kill it with my sword. I kill my sword before killing this. So this leech is not that big of a problem. This leech, how do I stop this leech from suiciding onto here? I have no idea. I think I have to prioritize killing it. Oh shoot. I can't hover 2 tiles in a row. Oops. Okay. I think the level has to start like that. There's no other way. I'm pretty sure there's no other way to stop this leech from dying. The way I did it, like, I barely made it with just one, like, the last turn. No turns to spare. Okay, but now we can take our time. Now we can take our sweet time, right? Moment of truth. We're alive? Let's go. Easy. Okay. Nice. That was the big thing. The question mark is if we were gonna die from the rod zap statues. But okay, that's I need to write that down. That is something that I need to remember. It's like a pretty advanced tactic, right? Like 50 hours into the game, I've never run into that once. Rod zap statues won't kill you even if some are used, if you destroy them all at the same time. I need to take a bathroom break. Be right back. I'll let you guys watch, take a look at this level and figure out what we need to do. Oh, sorry, I didn't unmute. Hello. Sorry about that. Thanks, Big Wow. Okay. Good thing I didn't go for a really long time. Not too bad. Alright, so I was analyzing the level. And we've got 5 rod statues, which means we can use our rod 4 times total. We have to kill all the enemies, probably with our sword, to get rid of these statues. I think the stairs are here, right? Wait, where are the stairs? I'm guessing the stairs are here. And then I'm trying to count how many tiles I need to cross over to this island. I think from this side, if I'm going this way, or from this tile, I can go this way, place a tile here, and then fly again, and then come here. So here, I only need 1 tile to cross. Here, I would need 2 tiles to cross. I would need a tile here and a tile here. So there's 2 options. Either way, we're going to want to end up, like, in this area. I think we're going to want to end up here. So I think what we're going to do is, like, something like this. Go up, kill this guy, come this way. This guy can only be killed coming upwards. That's a problem. Maybe we go this way, kill this guy, come up, kill this guy, come back around. And this guy can also only be killed facing upwards. That is quite the annoyance. Right? That is very annoying. Huh. I think we need to figure something out. I think we need to use one set of rod swaps here somewhere to kill this guy. I don't know. Yeah, I think we need to use one set of rod swaps. I need to kill this guy on this tile, then turn right, drop a tile here, and then walk here to kill this guy. And then come down this way, but then if I come down this way, I can't kill this guy either. What? I think we're gonna have to end up at this tile, because I think I need to use one set of rod swaps somewhere on this right half of the map, so that I can do this all in one smooth kind of circle, or one smooth loop. I have to kill this guy while facing right, kill this guy while coming from the left, kill this guy while coming from the bottom. Huh. Okay, hold on. What if I do this? What if I do this? Go this way, kill this guy. Come this way, kill this guy. Come this way, kill this guy. Turn around. Drop a tile here. Walk here, come this way, kill this guy, come this way, kill this guy, and then drop tile. I think that will work. I think that will work. We're gonna pick up this tile. Kill that guy. We're gonna pick up one... Wait. Yeah. We're gonna pick up one more tile. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. Turn around. Drop a tile there. Fly across. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. One tile left. And... boom! Let's go! GG. With these sort of things, I really prefer planning. I prefer planning over just like brute forcing and, you know, trial and error. Hey, Vensier, big brain time, yeah? Whew. What? The stairs are right there. What is that? There's another room, just like this one. I just can't remember what it looked like. There's another room just like this one. I just can't remember what it looked like. Uh-oh. What if I read it from this side? Same thing? I can use my rod 3 times. If that means anything. Why is there a secret tile here? And what is even below it? It's just a it seems like it's a regular tile below it. This is a 5x5 room with a thing on the edge. Another room just like this one. I just can't remember what it looked like. I'm gonna push it into there, didn't work. Okay. Shoot. I guess I didn't get the secret. I thought maybe I kind of thought that it would send me back to the same room, or a room that looked exactly the same. I don't know. I guess I will write it down. 5x5 room with a alcove on the left side with an add statue. Egg says there is another room that looks just like this one. I can't remember. Well, wait, what did he say? There's another room that looks just like this one. I can't remember where. Anybody remember? I already old memorized what the egg was saying. I don't want to VOD check. My VOD check takes forever to load too. I can find the text. Thanks, Spencer. All right, so we have to pick up these buttons and move them next to the gore statues. I can't really pick up any of the buttons right now, but if I move this middle statue, I can pick up 2 of the buttons. But then if I move the... So I think if I push it... I think if I push it up, I'm just dead. Yeah, if I push it up, I'm just dead because I can never move this button. Because I can't get onto this tile. And I can't get rid of these zap tiles either, I don't think. So I think we need to push it... there's some asymmetry here. Gotta figure out what... There's asymmetry with this thing, and there's asymmetry with the location of these war statues. So... There's another room just like this one. I just can't remember what it looked like. Thank you. Interesting. Alright, I wrote it down. So what if I move this statue to the left? If I move this, I think it's maybe easier to move it to the right? Because there's already 2 statues this really close to each other. I'm not sure. If we move to the left, I can now access this and this, but I can't access this. But what I can do is, it should work, right? I can just, like, pick this up, put this back here, put that there. Now I can pick up all the buttons, and this is easy peasy. Really easy peasy once you slow down to think about it. Use statues that make a tile if they're dropped. Whoa, okay, we've got Mon statues staring us down. And we've got a limited number of turns because this leech is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. After 32 turns, this will go away and we'll probably be dead. Where are the stairs? The stairs are over here. But maybe not. Maybe we won't be dead. After 32 turns, these will go away and then we have to use the use statues. Use the use statues block for us. Somehow it doesn't seem that hard. Am I tripping? Like, it just doesn't seem that hard. I think the main problem here is that there's no empty tiles to put things. And this button is here on the far right, which is annoying. Because, like, eventually I'm going to have this statue here. This statue here is easy, because I can... Even after the leech kills itself, I can just walk... if I'm back here, I can just push this all the way here, right? We also need to... We need to move the stairs. We need to get... Like, ideally, we get this button. So I was thinking, like, we can move the stairs somewhere in the top 2 rows. Move the stairs and this button to like, over here somewhere. Pick up the stairs, pick up the button. I need to... Problem is, I need to pick up a tile. Okay, I would go here, pick up this tile. Then come back, pick up the button, pick up the stairs. Pick up this tile, pick up the button, move the button here. Then push this onto the button, come down, grab this, push this down, run back, pick up the stairs, run up here, push this all the way over here. And then we put the stairs back where this button was. Something like that. How many turns is that gonna do? Let's see. Let's just see how many turns, roughly how many turns we have. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Never worried. Never worried. I don't know if I could have been more efficient. I wonder if I could have been more efficient there. First try, by the way. Because we needed to move the stairs off of this row, right? Because we're only protected on 3 rows. There was the possibility of moving the stairs off of this row or moving this button off of this row. Into the row with the stairs and just keeping the U statue on this row. But we have to come and pick up the fragment anyways. I wonder, maybe there's other solutions to that level. That'd be cool. Okay. 3 rod statues. We can use our rod 2 times. Use statues here and here, stairs here, and we need to push 2 buttons. Main problem is we can't use our rod very much. So if we can use our rod statue 2 times, that means we can fill one of the gaps. And then the other gap we gotta fill with an use statue. So it looks like we could, for example, we could come here and fill this gap with the use statue. And then come back. Well, I guess we can't come back. Then we can come back this way. We can come back this way, push this here. No, we can't cross this. E. Huh. Not being able to cross this multiple times is an issue. But my idea was like, use this to fill this, then push this over here. And then use our rod to fill this, and then come over here. And then, I don't know, like... This thing is annoying. We could, like... use this to push this. Yeah. This one looks tricky. This one looks super tricky. Notably, this bottom rod statue is on the bottom row, so it cannot be used to push the buttons. Because I don't think we're gonna... We're gonna move the button? Maybe it's easier to just move the button? Yeah, like, what if I come around here and, like, pick up the button and then move this button over here? If I move this button over here, then we could just, like, push this here, or push this here, and then push this here. Or push this here. But still is the problem, I can't cross these double disc tiles. And I need to save one of the crossings of the double disc tile. I need to save it for this, for the stairs. Okay, what can we do without crossing the double disc tiles at all? What can we do? We can access this tile. Kind of. A little bit. Not really. There's so many, like, there's not a clear path. There's not a clear line or solution to work towards. Right? I feel like there's a lot of possibilities. For this button, you could fill this square, move the button, fill this square with your power, fill this square with a use statue, then get this tile with this or this. This square, it looks like we kind of have to fill with our power if we're not moving the button. Like, for this button, I think we either have to move the button or we have to fill this square with our power, because how do you fill this square with a use statue? We can't get over here to push it. To get over here to push it, it just wouldn't work. You'd basically have to send this into the void, and then you would be limiting yourself even more. So yeah, I think we either move this button or and even if we, let's say we took a real tile and put a real tile here. Ah, okay. You know what I think we're supposed to do? I just thought of an idea. What if we used our 2 rod powers to replace the gap in one of these sets so that we could walk over it back and forth repeatedly? I think that could work. Let me try something. Oh. I think it doesn't really work. I think I went the wrong way, actually. It could work. I just went the wrong way. Where did I start? I started here, I think. I think we messed up already, but pretty sure we already messed up. Okay. I think this is a better idea. We use the U statues to fill in like we could use the U statue to fill in the tile next to the button so that we can actually push the rod statue there. Or we could use the U statue to fill in like something like this so that we could go back and forth with it. Right? Like, where did this button start? It started here? If I had put the button here, would I have won? I don't think so, because I wouldn't be able to cross here repeatedly. We're down to 67 locusts. I've used 30 locusts in this already. I'm about to get voided. I don't know how long this section is. Jeez. From 99 to 67, yeah. Oh god, okay. There's 4 sections where I can only walk kind of one time. I start here. Bottom. At the end, I'm gonna have to use one of these sections to walk to the stairs. We gotta think about that. What can we do with this bottom statue? Does this serve us any purpose? Is there anything we can do with this? Like, can we push a button with this? We could technically push a button with this if we move the button, like, right here or right here. Maybe right here? Maybe? Okay, so what if I went... Okay, wait. I have another revelation. These paths are not the only way to the stairs. There is a path of all real tiles to the stairs. From here, like this, right? If we can fill this with a real tile, which is not hard, and just move this out of the way, we can kind of do. What? But I think we're going to be out of things to push buttons with if we do that. This will fill this tile. This will fill this tile. And then we'll move this all the way down to push this button. And then this can be moved to push this button. Wait. Maybe we can do that, and then we can just walk this way. Okay, wait. That looks pretty doable. Okay, the undoable part is this part. But if we don't use any rods, if because that could involve not using rods at all, we could push this thing into the abyss. And that would allow us to get back behind here. Okay, so walk over here, fill this tile. Walk up and around over here and push this in here. Then walk back around and... the problem is, how do we use this to fill this? Can't use this to fill this very easily at all. Oh, yeah, that is the problem, huh? That is the major problem. God damn it. What if we push this into the void? Came over here, pushed this into the void. And then walked down through here, push this over here, push this thing up onto the button, push this thing here, came back around this way, walked up, pushed this thing to fill the void, and then there's nothing to push this button. There would, yeah, this would be in the void, this would be in the void, and this one would be on this button, and it would be short. This is the most problematic statue. This statue not only blocks your path, but also blocks the ability to push the use statue into this tile. Well, you can just come from below, right? I don't understand what you mean. You can come from below, like this way, come into this column from this way. But if you want to use this use statue to fill this tile, you can't come from below. You have to come from above. You push this into this column, and then you have to come from above to push this down into here, right? Or do you mean something else? Am I missing something? The idea is to fill these holes with the use statue. There's so many possibilities here. Filling the hole with the use statue, filling the hole with your power, moving the button. I thought you meant fill any of the two tiles, not just the specific. I see. I really want to, like, I figure this just, I don't know what it does. But it does something. And I don't know what this does. This also kind of doesn't do anything. But for this to work, none of the rod statues can be dropped. Okay. Wait. I have another idea. Alright, let me try something. I'm so close, man. We're so close. We did it! Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't really like articulate my idea. I just tried to execute, but it worked. So this is what we ended up doing. I can show you guys again, because I guess I wasted a locust. Hopefully I won't regret that. Okay, here's the idea. We start off like... So the idea is we use this U statue to fill this hole, this U statue to fill this hole so that we can walk back and forth multiple times, and then use the button to fill this hole so it allows us to walk back multiple times from here too. And then we'll use... Because it's really hard for this statue, this rod statue, it's really hard for this rod statue to push a button. But this rod statue can push the button here, which is conveniently also allowing us to walk back and forth. Right? So we pick up the button, we push that to fill the tile. We come back up here, right? We push this all the way here. We drop this and push that. We need the button to be like directly here so that this can get here without crossing this gap. And now we can cross the gap, right? Putting the button here helped us so much because we were able to push the U statue up and then also come back without dying under this gap. And now this, we filled this gap, we filled this gap. And now, look, we've used this again to get this. So this was used twice. And then this was used twice. Once to come back over to this side, to push this here, and another time to loop back to the stairs. The U statue drop on the circle disappearing tile was slick. Yeah, I mean, you can disappear, you can manually step on the tile a second time to make it disappear and then do the U statue drop into the void. It mechanically works the same, right? Because either way, the U statue is getting dropped into the void and then it's going to turn into a real tile. Uh-oh. Fuck. There's another room just like this one. I just can't remember what it looked like. Okay. So my thought process is we need to make this room look like the other room. The starting position of the other room, which is egg tile here, surrounded by 4 rod statues is here, 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 here. And then probably this will go away. And there's a U statue, so we need to get rid of the U statue, we need to kill these. No! That didn't work. I didn't read this. What did it say? Were you always there? How strange. Everything's so different. Does it even matter? Were you always there? How strange. Everything's so different. Does it even matter? I was hoping this would work, but I still don't have the rod, enough rod uses to put the stairs back down. And I don't know if they considers it different because the rod statues are activated or because this tile's not there. Like, I don't understand. If the stairs are blocking this tile, like, what is even under here? Like a memory fragment? No, I think it would glow, right? What is under here? Are we not supposed to use our rod power at all? Perhaps we're not supposed to use our rod power at all? Do we just go down the stairs? What the heck? If you want to match the other room, this might be impossible without using the rod. Yeah, I think so, because I need to step on this square. But the minimum, if I need to step on this square while pushing something, the minimum rod uses would be 1 to get rid of the squares, 2 to pick up another tile, and then 3 to put the tile there. And I mean, I basically already did it, right? Wait, okay, maybe not. Maybe all we need to do is pick up the stairs tile so that we can walk here. Maybe that alone is enough. Come on! How is that not working? I mean, we did it, but this block is still here, so it didn't do anything. I don't think we did it right. But I'm out of ideas. I'm kind of out of ideas. I think we should just go forward. But we can't come back. The problem is we can't come back. So, hey chat, if any of you guys know what's going on with this level, like, should I just go forward now, or should I try to do something else here? Because I don't really have any other ideas. I think it's going to be really impossible to do this without using the rod at all. Like, the last attempt would be to try to... The last thing we could attempt is try to recreate this without using the rod a single time. And that looks... My intuition says that's really impossible. But we could try. Any thoughts? Hey, chat? It's been a while, but if I recall correctly, if you try to enter the stairs without matching, you get thrown back into this room. Ah, okay. So basically, we didn't know. M. Quander says, I just went down and I don't know a way to clear the statue. Okay. But... Let me see. Let me see what happens. Should I go down without... Like, I could test Vensier's theory by going down the stairs when it's not matching and see if it does something. Oh, it gates you from going down. Oh, it sends you back to this level. It sends you back 2 levels. Oh, God! Why? Not... What? How many levels was this? Wait a second. What? I wouldn't recommend going back. Well, it's too late now. Oh no. Game's so nice, I played it twice. Why? No. On theme for Void Stranger, indeed. Okay, it wasn't too bad. Okay. But why did it... I feel like it sent me back more than necessary. Or am I misremembering? At least we got back here relatively quickly. No, I'm just saying that I thought that the other room was only 2 levels before this room, but apparently it was like 4 levels before this room. Okay. Nice. Well, we've got a diamond on our ass again. This time it wants us to pick up the memory cube. But there's an egg. There's a lone egg. Probably has some crucial information. We've got 1 rod statue, 2 rod statues, so we can only use a rod statue 1 time. What is this pattern? Oh, and there's also a memory fragment there. And a use statue. Alright, is there a way... If I move up, once I push this statue, it's gonna be right on my ass. And then I can't do anything because I have to push another statue. So, like, I don't have a choice other than picking up this. Okay. Okay, so there's one other way, I think, that we can do this. There's one other way where we can listen to this egg. Is we need to drop these 2 rod statues at the exact same time using this disc apparatus. Then we'll be alive. And then we will be able to use our rod power again to put the block, the memory block, back down. And then listen to the egg. Let's see if we can do that. What are we doing? So we can only move these 1 time? Huh? If I push this here, this disc will activate, this disc will activate. If I walk onto this, all of these tiles will disappear. These 5 and this column will disappear. And then... And then I can walk here and push this here, and then push this onto this tile. Push this onto this tile, onto this tile, and then walk. I mean, the problem is, like, if I walk through here, right? If I'm all the way deep into enemy territory here, and I double trigger a tile, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have nowhere to fly to or to land on. I think there is a way to do it, but I need to figure out that issue. Like, I want to reach here, right? I want to at least step on this. And I also need to step on either this or this. So I could push this here, right? Push this tile here, push this tile here. And then step on this. And then step back, and everything disappears. And I'm dead. What? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. How does this make sense? You're holding a block already? I guess you can put it down? No, I can't. If I put it down, this statue was... Oh, after I drop the statues. After I drop the statues, I can put this block that I have in my rod down. That's right. You're correct. So, walk here, put this tile down, and then I need this tile to be a real tile. That's... Okay, let me try. Let me try this. Okay, this looks kind of doable. Looks kind of doable. done goofed. I think we goofed. It's not gonna work now because, like, this is gonna rest on here. If it rests on here, it's not gonna activate with all this other stuff. Here's the idea, right? I'm gonna... Oh, and also it blocks me. It blocks my path, too. Let me see. Let me see how it ends up going. I also messed up something. Well, I really messed up here. Start over. I wonder which tile we should push. I think it's gonna be better to push this tile. It should be way better to push this tile. Okay, right? This is way better. Way better. But it's still not very easy. Where do I want the real tile? I can put the real tile here. Actually, I can only put the real tile here. I can't push the real tile here. Because if I come here and push it up, I can't push it to the left anymore. The only... Oh god. Wait, I freaking threw. I freaking threw. I can't go over here anymore. God darn it. But yeah. -1 locust. Okay, so then this goes here. Still not looking that great. Not gonna lie. I should push this to the left and then this. Wait, push this to the left. And then this to the left. And then this. And then walk up. Everything drops at the same time. Grab this. Grab this. Aww, we did it. We did it. You can hear me. Sorry for the trouble. I don't have anything to say. Do not give up. There is no God. You can hear me. Sorry for the trouble. I don't have anything to say. Do not give up. Very helpful rock. Okay, I mean, honestly, the rock was pretty helpful because it immediately narrowed down, like it immediately made you focus on the fact that you have to pick up the memory block. It is motivational, yes. Us lonely ones can be quite knowledgeable, they said. Don't ask how I know. How many do we have? 23! One more! I need only one more to get 24, and then there is... To cease this endless path, the Void Lords must descend, one after another, from the beginning to the end. But were you to realize you are out of your depth, Follow me into the void, and you shall return to where you started. Oh no, what? Is this is testing our lore? And if we don't know the answer, it's gonna send us back to level 1. B001. This is what it sounds like. To cease this endless path, the Void Lords must descend one after another from the beginning to the end. But were you to realize you are out of your depth, follow me into the void and you shall return to where you started. Am I right about going back to B001? That would be insane. That would kill me, I think. I don't know. So you only get one try at this, or what? Okay. So what do we know? This is Gore. This is B. This is Use. This is Ad. This is Mon. This is... oh, fuck. I did take notes on lore. This is Sif. And then there's Tan and Lev. Which one is Tan? Which one is Lev? Shit. Tan the Raging. Only a gnawing rage remains. Tan is the one with the sword that we used the sword. We got the sword and we had to fight Tan and kill him with a sword. Lev is devious. And they were the sister of Mon. They conspired with Mon and pretended to kill Mon. They didn't actually kill Mon. And supposedly they were always loyal to Lord Ad, but fuck. I think this is Lev and this is Tan, but I'm not 100% sure. If you go down the stairs and you did it wrong, you get to try again. I think with Follow Me in the Void, it's probably like jump down a hole. Yes. Okay. All right. Yeah, but I wouldn't risk it. I'm not gonna risk it. Oh, you only go back to the beginning if you follow the rock into the void. I see. Okay. So the order from the beginning to the end. Is it? I hope it's the same order as the levels. That's Add. Then it's Tail / Use. Then it's Mon. Then it's Tan. Then it's Gore. Then it's Lev. Wait, where's B? Wait, fuck. Where's B? Oh, I skipped one. I skipped B. It was Add and then B. No, wait. It was Add Tail and then B. Add Tail and then B. Be the Forgotten. And they switch order too. Okay. Add. Use. B. Mon. Tan. Gore. Lev. Sif. Yes! It must switch order to make it harder to tell someone else the answer? Ah, yeah, maybe. Or to make it harder for you to just, like, brute force it. Was that the last level? That kind of looks like the last level. Secret, a pear or something, or a bottle. Are there 4 secrets in this area? Lore checks success, yeah. I don't know. I feel reluctant to just go down the stairs when there's supposedly 4 secrets in this level. But I mean, the secrets aren't blocking anything. Like the ad idols, they're not blocking anything, so I almost thought about like throwing all the ad idols into the void. I don't know if that would be disrespectful. Would that be considered disrespectful? Am I gonna get like smited? Okay. Okay, add and then tail. So now we are ad defeated. Now we are just going through. Well, well, well. B is here? Hello, B! It's so nice to see you again. Now you've really outdone yourself, mortal. I don't really know or care how you managed to make it here, but I've got my orders. Nothing personal. So, how about a rematch? Uh-oh. Oh, God. The backwards leaning bug insect thing. Farewell, feeble mortal. How do I fight her? I have 0 locusts? Where did my locusts go? Did she yoink all our locusts? So we have to defeat her to get to the stairs are here. How do I even... Oh, okay. What is that? Why is she in my inventory? Oh no. Oh, she's not in my inventory. They're just coming. Can I, like, slash them? Oh god. Why is there... Oh. Can I, like... There's, like, special colored ones. Shoot, that's not good. I need to fill in some tiles. There's special colored ones. I move up? This is a great boss design, yeah. This is so cool. I move up. He moves here. I move left. He moves here. I shoot. Okay, should be fine. Oh. What? Was that a good or bad result? I don't really know. She laughed, so I feel like it's a bad result? I guess that makes sense. I'm not sure if I slash here if I'm gonna die or not. Okay. Was that lucky? I think maybe I got lucky. I guess I should not have attacked that. Since we already decided that that was a debate. Like, I'm wondering, what if I just ignore all of these? I want to attack while I'm on a void so that it doesn't get rid of a real tile. Yeah, there's fewer real ones. I guess maybe I need to destroy a certain number of real ones before the boss reappears. I don't know. Okay. Oh. Oh my god. Where the fuck are the real ones? There's one all the way up top, I can't get to it. Music is great. Hey! Oh, yes, she has illusions. Boom! Booba boss? One of the Booba bosses. I've purposely been making like these beehive pattern kind of so that we can hover. We have increased, you know, flexibility on where to move. Yes! First try with 0 locusts. Holy. Give me back my locusts. Please, give me back my locusts. Oh shit, I only have 5 minutes before I gotta go. GG, Rip B. Hell yeah. Got any locusts? And it's Mon, of course. Wait, shouldn't he already be dead? Didn't I already kill Mon on my way to get the upgraded rod? Stranger, you've gotten yourself pretty deep into this mess, haven't you? You probably already figured it out, but not many Void Lords remain now that you're done with that buzzing fly. 1 to be exact. But they're a pesky piece of work. They call them Sif. This isn't really my style. but I'm willing to give one piece of advice for free. Maybe it'll help you to take them down. How about it, stranger? You decide to listen to what the dubious merchant has to say. Listen carefully then. No one knows Sif's true power, but hitting them with that butter knife of yours might prove harder than you think. Why don't you use that fancy staff of yours instead? Let me know if that hint was useful. That is, if you happen to survive your meeting with Sif. Good luck. Okay, so let me write this down. No one knows Sif's true power. Hitting them with sword might prove difficult. Why don't we try with our rod instead? I don't know what that's really supposed to mean. I guess we're supposed to try to make Sif fall instead of trying to hit them or slash them. A boss fight with Mon in this arena would be impossible. Yeah. Let me know if that hint was useful. That is, if you happen to survive your meeting with Sif. Good luck. Okay. Do we try to put... Okay, I have a couple questions. I don't think I'm gonna go down the stairs right now. I think I'm just gonna end the stream on this room. But I have a couple questions that I'm wondering. Like, first of all, why is Mon alive? I thought I was supposed to have already defeated Mon. I mean, what did I do to defeat Mon? I didn't really do anything other than push him into a... So, like, I defeated Mon on the Sif playthrough when he was a centipede. Only one time. And then on this gray playthrough that I'm currently on, I didn't really defeat Mon. All I did was push him into a void. I pushed him into the void, and he fell. And then... But he still showed up on level 196 when I had 77 locusts or something on level 196. He still showed up after I pushed him in the void. But like pushing him into the void was good enough to satisfy the condition of defeat the remains of the traitorous lords, of the 3 traitorous lords. So maybe the game, it just remembers that we killed Mon the Centipede one time in a previous playthrough as Sif, and it counts that as one of the Void traitorous lords killed. How did you get to play Booby Lady? What happened after Sif ending? When I was Sif, I went down a secret passageway through fake eggs, which was actually, I was chasing Mon, who was invisible at the time, following their footsteps. Went through a bunch of really hard puzzle levels, and then at the end we fought Mon. We fought Mon while he was a centipede. We killed him, and we found B. We were looking for B. When we were playing as Sif, we were looking for B. We found B in a, like, on the shore of a beach somewhere. And we reunited, and that was, like, happy ending. It was, like, the first real ending that I got for this game, with credits rolling and everything. And then, like, the game ended, and I had to start a brand new run as a new character with a new brand and re-enter, like, if we wanted the burdens and stuff. I never understood it quite right either. I thought maybe when you reset a new playthrough, it's like a new timeline, but then how come the 000 room showed that he was cleared? I'm not sure. There's some secret way that makes sense. I want to give the game the benefit of the doubt because it's pretty clever, but I don't get why he can be alive and dead. Yes. Well, when Sif found Mon, she was surprised to see Mon alive, so probably they're considered dead by Dis, somehow like a bug. Ah. Okay. Maybe. Not in the game, but in Dis. I see. In the system. Okay. Cool. No reaction. Question mark? Okay. I will, I guess, stop here. I gotta go. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a really fun stream. We had major progression in this today, and I think, or seems like we're kind of pretty close to the end. It feels like this last run of Void Lords should be the end of the game, right? Or at least should be the end of this section, this layer. I don't know. I could still be like 40 hours in. There could still be 40 hours of gameplay left, and I would have no idea. Same time tomorrow? No. Tomorrow, I'll try to start Void Stranger a little earlier. Because I have to leave earlier. I have to leave around like 45 minutes from before now. 45 minutes before now, I already have left. So I'll try to start Void Stranger around noon to 1, I would say. Noon to 1 Korean Standard Time is where I am right now. Which is about, 4 to 3 hours ago. All right. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys hanging out, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Is anybody streaming Void Stranger? Can't see. Oh, there's one person. Oh, it's Moonbroth VT. I think I hosted them yesterday too. Bye. Goodbye. Good night. You're welcome, Vencier.